Welcome back to some more War on the Sea. We're doing the Pacific Theater mod, and we're on part 156. I want to apologize. I was interrupted in the last recording, so I had to stop recording before it got overlap. And I kind of stopped abruptly, so I apologize. But here's a continuation. I wanted to get into a position, so we used about a night to get to the next day. So here we are. We have another engagement with the Manila Defense Force. We found a supply chain down here, so I'm guessing that's what this is. So let's go and take a look and see what we find. Let's see what formation these guys are in. They're supposed to be, I believe it's 3-column. I wish it would stay there. We're going to stay at that. And again, we have to be careful on which ships we use to do this engagement, because the destroyers have like 300 rounds. Some of the other ships are pretty low as well. Portland, I think, is what we used last time. And it's because of the amount of ammunition she has on her. But it's a daytime engagement. Let's see what we have. Let's make sure our radars are on. We're going to go into here, and I want everybody to stop shooting immediately. Let's make sure that worked. It didn't. So we're going to go in and get everybody to stop shooting offhand. Everybody but the Portland. That's how we can go in and get these guys to, I guess not. Thought that was the case, but apparently it doesn't work that way. But we want all these little guys to stop trying to be cool and participate in these engagements. And use our guns wisely so that we can we'll turn it all right back on if it comes to that. But I think Portland is what we're going to use. The reason is she's got ample rounds, somewhat. We'll see how this works for us. What do we have? It looks like we have another supply ship. We're going to have everybody turn this way. And let's see if we can spot her with our Portland. Go binoculars. She's way out there. And let's see what she's on. HE is enough for this supply ship. Make sure everybody's not shooting. We only want Portland to shoot. We don't want any of these other ships to shoot, so we need to turn you off. Cease. Cleveland, you want to cease as well. Let's make sure everybody's doing what I asked them to do and not what they feel like doing. Baker and you. So Portland should be the only one shooting. And it's over there. Make sure the Portland is on the proper thing here. Let's do a little spot action. HE. Hold. we don't need spot. We're at 99%, so we're gonna just say fire and watch these come in from over there. I'm looking at the ships in the distance. It looks like they're shooting. Need to make sure we're not shooting just because. You're the only one I want shooting, nobody else. Again, you're at 99, shooting narrow HE. Let's get these guys to turn a little bit this way, get closer. We can speed up. So somebody else is shooting. I think you're shooting. And we need your secondary guns to cease, my friend. I don't want you expending ammunition just because you can. And you. Let's make sure you're not shooting either. Yeah, just the one ship we want shooting, nobody else. Not shooting great. It's not going to take long for her to go down either. Heavy, moderate. A couple more shots she should be taken care of. These are pretty big guns. Guns specifically. Portland, what do you got? 8-inch guns. Secondary guns, are you in range? Let's look at see what the secondaries are. 14.5. We're not in range yet, that's why they're not shooting. It's one of those things about these guys that we need to be aware of. Let's do a round check, see where we are. We're going to switch over to AP. Wait until we're fully loaded here. The green bar here shows them loading. And we're at 81. Let's go to full spot on these. Fire. Nice good old kaboom. She's not long for the seas. So unfortunately, our aim is not the greatest. Let's try a couple manual shots, shall we? And the way you do that is you get close up on the mini map, you click the man button, they will hold, hit the fire button, and then you aim to where she will be. I think the next round are my shots. Let's see where they hit. Oh, they're not coming? Oh, that was way ahead. Alright, let's try it a little closer then. I'll leave my mouse right where it is so we can see if we're going to be on the mark or not. She's turning. There we go. It's a pretty good hit. We're at 99%, so let's take off man and fire. Let's see if we can get closer. We'll shoot narrow because we're at 99%. And she's standing still. And AP rounds at 630. So 6 rounds per salvo. That really should do her. I'm going to be honest with you. Report, critical heavy. I think we'll let this one last go, and then we're going to shut her down. One last fire, and let's put her right up through there. She's barely moving. So we're going to stop firing on all guns. That should be more than enough to send her to the bottom. We don't need her to empty our coffers here. Yeah, she's done. Nobody else should be shooting, and that's one supply ship that's seen better days. And she's done. Port sunk, and let's retreat. So, we have her doing this scout. This is our pattern. Anything coming out of this area, I guess. We originally wanted her up here, so we'll keep her for a couple days maybe, and then we'll move her up, and maybe extend her area of operation. You, I think, need to move a little bit further. So let's do that. We're going to have you come over this way. And just do that. And what's this area look like? You come over here to the sun and the clouds over here, show weather. And it shows that we're perfectly clear skies. We had a little cover, but now none. There's a lot of cover over here. A lot of cover over here. Singapore is pretty well covered. That's important in the game as well. Search planes seem to not be able to find you as easily. Sup Midway is back for more supplies, so manage cargo. See, we've been rearmed. So what do we really need over at Wake Island? We need supplies, is what we need. So we're going to go supply heavy on this group because I don't like the imbalance. So supplies. supplies. Fuel. Now, why didn't we go with engineering here like we normally have been doing? Pretty good reason, I think, is no, we probably should go back to that because 177 is good, but it's not great. So we're going to manage cargo here, and we're going to say, you keep that, we want you. And then we're going to send you to Midway, or Wake Island, I'm sorry. Yep, so that's how we do that. Say, isn't it about time we maybe up this group here? Maybe put in some more ships or, you know, supply ships or something. We're not in any danger up here, so he's here just for the sake of being there as a lead with some sonar and depth charges to defend. But I don't think we want to add any more supply here just to mess up the route. We've been managing here, but we need to really keep an eye on. I'd like to have more supplies over here. You see that Midway's got the opposite. Okay, so we have buffers to move supplies when we need to do that. So let's move it right along. All right, that's unacceptable. Causeway, we're gonna send up a cap. We want a cap up over you, Causeway, and and what can we do here? Let's do some of you, and we're gonna send out some bombers, and we're gonna send them out with armor piercing, and we're gonna send you right to here. Now let's pin this guy like we always do. 3 ships. Looks like there's CVL and 2 MSs. So pin P, and we're gonna mark him as a carrier, even though it may be just 1 supply ship, but we'll see what we do. You are just doing your thing. Calving Defense Force, I think you could probably do some good here, but the issue is aircraft and truck defense force. Yeah, Tennessee I like, but you guys need to unload. I think we did that for a reason, but whatever. We're gonna keep you there because if you decide to come at us, we're gonna come at you. Let's see what direction they're headed. It looks like they're heading south, but let's watch the direction. Yep, heading south. And now east. So we are going to mark a P here. And then we're going to say, you guys are going home, but you guys are coming over. So we're going to course you this way. We can expect fighters. Let's do Pompeii first. And I'm going to send you without any. And how far is that? So you guys go there and sit. What about over here? We can send something from truck, and I kind of want this to be send these guys in with torpedoes, and we want them here and doing this kind of route. So that's that. Let's find out what Manila Defense Force found. Looks like we have dive bombers, which is what it is. We can see what kind of defense these guys have. Let's put these guys at 500, 3 columns, so they're closer. And begin. Now, we want to make sure they're at 500, so we go in here and we say 3 column 500. And we want to stay in this formation, but we can speed up. And let's see how we handle aircraft. So we want to aim for the lead. And make sure everybody's doing their thing. We want to also turn. And we're going to let these guys manage. They should be able to manage. You know, with the number of ships, we should be able to handle this, right? Now, should I send them in a squirrely motion? Probably. But we're gonna play this one legit and see if they can defend themselves. Now, it looks like they're headed for this guy, maybe. Yeah, he's going for him. We want you to Portland break, and we're going to have you do a hard turn the opposite way. Wanting to do what I wanted to do. Didn't matter because we got him out of there before he did any damage. Close enough to damage, but not close enough to matter. So we're gonna have everybody form up, slow down, turn our sonars on. Hopefully everybody will behave. So they actually defended themselves well. We want to attack this guy now. And we're going to turn away and speed up. Should be shooting by now. These are fighters. They're not, but they do have bombs, yeah? Rather not get hit by bombs if I can help it. So we're gonna break everybody, and I want everyone to go into full turn mode. Sure. If they're already in that position, we're gonna make sure that they do what they should be doing. And sometimes it takes a little slidey action with this. Just so that they recognize their orders. So we got a bunch of ships doing random turns, and let's see how that fares for us. It should put a lot of our guns on them. It's off a lot of gunfire. They're just a little bit too fast for us. And how are we doing with the... let's form up and get back on course here. Come on, don't be dummies. Kind of wish the game would fix that, but it's just one of those things that I don't think would happen as often it does in this game. I just think the game needs a little bit more stroking. So that it would perform a little bit better. But no damage. I'm okay with that. These little guys escorting these 4 big ships. Oh, three guys. Okay. So we're gonna move on. Treat. I'm guessing that those ships that came were, when we got that supply ship, they radioed in that there was a fleet of ships in the area. So I think we're back to this. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. These things are part of life. So, okay, so what do we got going on? We have Wildcat's going to the box. Catalina's going to the box and then some. And we have you going home, right? And you're coming out. What else do we need to do? You know, do we want to send these guys? They're kind of in a position to attack, but I don't know. Can we launch anything else from here? We can. Let's get these guys to follow those B-17s we set up. Should be at the end. And they're these guys, right? I don't think they have the mileage, but we'll have them do that. How far can they go in this pursuit? Backslash. They can't go that far, but they can go about that far. And it's half of their route. From Wake, we can use Havoc. How far can you go? You can't go far enough. You guys, what can you do if I change your ordnance? 785. I think that does it for you. Yeah. We can send you out with two 1,000 SAPs. Let's do that for the 6 of you. And course to the box with 100 nautical miles to spare. So we got some stuff going out. Let's see what we catch first. Kingfisher. Okay, we have more bombers coming in. We're gonna begin and see what comes up. We have the ships in range. We do. So we are going to where are we? Okay. We should be at 750. I don't know if that's 750. But we can adjust that. Let's do this. I want to see if we can go in at 1,000 and then reduce it down to 500 for these bombers. So let's see what happens. That's not where we want to be. So let's do it again. See if everybody will extend their range. These guys are torpedoes. Or no, they're bombers. Okay, so this is kind of squirrely. So we are going to actually adjust and get these guys to break. And we're going to say, go for the bottom up, speed up this way, speed up this way, speed up. Yep, you keep doing that. Let's make sure you're actually turning. Portland, speed up. Just make sure you're turning. And these are makes it a harder target for them to hit, and hopefully we can get lucky. They have a tendency not to do what we ask them to do. So let's see what happens. So we want everybody to focus on the number one guy. Actually, we can do it individually. We kind of want the ships to if you can't handle you know, shooting, you're in the wrong game. So let's go back over to here and see if you can effectively help. Stuart, can you help? And let's see how these guys fare. They're slow enough. They should be able to do their thing. This guy looks like he's having a bad day. Right here. If he drops now, this guy's in trouble. Yep. Well, let's see what happens. He might get hit by a few. It's gonna be ugly. Yep, one hit. So immediately we go to slow down and check the damage. We have it under control, but we have to make sure that we keep it under control. So get him to slow down. Let's see. 19 knots. Should be at 0. Let's go down to 0. And we can straighten out your rudder. And let's make sure that we get this under control. This is the critical one. Red and then black. Black is bad. This is bad. This secondary gun is gone. Should be, I think, this one. No, back gun. This one's done. And that can't be repaired. There's no fixing that. Damage control. Get on your buckets. So we're gonna move him to the bottom, and then everybody else. What? Excuse me. That was inappropriate. We can just get everybody to stop. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We're in the proximity to defend the ship that got hit, so we want to make sure that we actually do that. Indianapolis, what's status? So we're looking good. This is the one that takes forever. She may have some flooding. We're gonna actually move her back up into her spot that she normally would be in, so that when we do go like this, we'll be able to keep the formation where we should be. So we can actually speed this up. Do we shoot down them all? We did. Good, good, good. So let's keep an eye on this. It's the last one. We want our speed to be back up to 100. Efficiency 98% because of this gun is out of commission. See if our speed goes back up to 100%. It's at 100%. Can we get the efficiency up? Let's hopefully. That's engineering spaces, so maybe not. Maybe. Not bad. We're good. We're gonna get everybody back in formation. 750 formation. And we want to head this way. Let's see how this works out for us. Again, I'm all about the formations of these ships and how the game uses these formations. So he's the lead. Seems like we're forming in just the way I want him to. Yeah, we're gonna call that and say that they're doing what they should be doing. So let's move out. So again, you're on a reoccurring route, so we'll let you keep doing your thing. You're in 3 column 500. Let's put you out to 750 now and see how we doing. So it was the Portland that got damaged. No, it was Indianapolis. So 7 damaged, no flooding, 1 secondary gun. So she's good to go for now, but we're in that position of we have enough control to either replace her with something or send her, replace her with something and send her to release and repair just to keep her active. So what is close by that we could take a cruiser and replace that ship with? Closest group would be the Peleliu, the Defense Force, Peleliu Defense Force. What do you got? So you have the Indiana, which is slow. The next thing would be like the Cincinnati light cruiser with a bunch of anti-air. I think what we're going to do is we're going to send the Cincinnati to relieve. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, what's your route? This is your route. We want you to meet up here. We're going to put a P. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to say, Indianapolis, you're going to split off eventually. But we want the, who did I say? Cincinnati, right? Cincinnati, you're going to split. And you are going to go to the box. And when these guys make their rounds, whenever this guy gets closer, then we'll swap them out and send you back or send you somewhere to release. But we'll get to that point sometime later. Let's make sure you don't have anything on you. Yeah, you're good. So we'll do that. Back over here to this issue. I'm not too concerned. The fighters, if you get there, which 188 nautical miles, you should be able to take out their planes. Hopefully. I kind of like my bombers to go in uncontested. And let's change this block to be here. And Catalina's, I want you to go there. And bombers, I want you to go there as well. And who else did we have going? You guys can go to the box as well. I don't necessarily want to get you involved. You got 140 nautical miles remaining. So let's keep an eye. Do we have something else coming out? Didn't we? Pompey, can you launch something else? You can. Let's send you guys in with torpedoes. And we're going to send you here. Let's see if we can get these fighters engaged before they retire. Got to keep an eye on the time. Let's go in like this and see if we can engage. So I want you guys to be, where are you? Let's do this first. Turn that off. I want you to be in a Vic. Spread, form up. And you're good with that speed, but let's get you higher. What do we got? So it looks like we have supplies, the light carrier, supplies. So yeah, where are your destroyer escorts? Yep, I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do. Get these guys to form up and be fine. Pretty sure they're this way. So why Vic spread like this? It allows grouped aircraft that are close to each other, in theory, to go after multiple targets. I think we'll see what happens, but I have a feeling it will help. Let's even spread you further. So we have aircraft. Looks like we only have 3. Let's see what this says. 3. So we are going to engage. Hit that button. Now let's see if these guys spread out over 3 targets. So number 2 is happy. Really like you to be going after something else, boys. Yeah, so they're not happy doing that, but because these guys are far away, we're gonna let them play. Let's go with number 4. This guy. Maybe some will spread off to other aircraft. Okay, so now we're up to 6 aircraft. These aircraft aren't the most dangerous in the world, but I'd rather have them taken care of than not. So let's do a check. Let's see. Who are you going after? Number 2, number 2. Is everybody going after number 2 still? Okay, so not happy with that. I want... you and you to go after that guy. Attack. I want you and you to go after that guy. Attack. I want you to go after this guy. And you to go after... sure. Then I want you and you and you to go after this guy. So we're 9 to 12 now. Let's see if we can do better. We should. These are 1930s aircraft. They should be able to handle. Should be able to handle these guys. Highly maneuverable. Heard a beep. Did we lose an aircraft? No. Shot one down. Anybody deciding this guy wants to be taken care of? want him, huh? So what seems to be happening is some of these guys are going way too fast for us, and it's putting us at a disadvantage. We're gonna let it play out and see how it works. It's not working good, that's for sure. So we lost 2 aircraft. So 191 to 282, that's the issue. We can't maneuver at high speed as quickly as the other aircraft can. That's causing an issue. With these guys out of the picture, it makes our bombers pretty much free ride. That makes everything easier. They cannot support any more aircraft. We keep, no, they keep taking us. This guy's doing his business. Let's go get him. He's right there, bruh. So the problem is his speed. As he turns inside our turn, we're going too fast to match his turn. See, he's turned inside us again. We turn back into him, he's going to turn into us and basically put us in a worse position. A lot of beeps going on, still only 2 losses. Which means, yeah, world of hurt for you, my friend. As everybody comes in for a piece of the pie. So now he wants to run because he's not evading anymore. But unfortunately, that's not going to work out for you. Because your max speed 235. Yeah, sorry, it's going to be your day. So well done. Out of 12 we lost 2, so we did our thing. Now what can we do while we're here? Form up, first of all. Secondly, see if we can find those ships again. Kind of like them to like to be able to find him. I don't know if I'll be able to though. Sometimes it's hard to see them when they're on these rainy days. And unfortunately they can't do anything, but we kind of like to injure them so that they can't disappear. Which means select one ship, have all these guys strafe it, and try to slow down the convoy, if you will. I'm just looking to see if I can see them anywhere. They may have gone off the map because it took so long, but I really can't see anything in this rain. I think they were headed this way, so they're probably off the map. Which is fine. I could try to do this, but it's really hard to spot anything. When you're in the engagement like this, you don't expend fuel either. So we're gonna get out. I don't know where those ships went off to, but we got distracted and had to do something else. So we are going to move these guys and see if we can spot them. We don't have that much. So let's see if we can fix that and do something different. 27, 55, 79, 102, and 107, I guess. And that will be what it is. When you have an engagement, there's a time frame. Okay, so we've changed that. This is no longer our goal. Our goal is here, and here. What else we got? Is it just the one? Catalina's? Yep, you're going here as well. We can have you do that. And you guys need to go this way. So, first come, first serve. Whoever gets there, gets there. And the goal is the carrier. So, remove. And we're going to say tactical start. And we're right there. So, we want everybody on the deck. And we got 3 groups. Might as well send after 3 ships. I'm going to say number 1, number 2, and sure, why not, number 3. So, number 1, I want you to go this way. Number 2, I want you to go this way. Number 3, I want you to go this way. And then we are going to just randomly just start sending them. So we're gonna just go right from the top to the bottom and just gonna say attack. So you guys attack. You guys attack. And you guys attack. And whatever we get is whatever we get. And that's how we're gonna stick to it. We're gonna focus on this guy. Because we'll be able to see all the airplanes come in, and we'll see how they spread. These guys aren't really turning yet, and they're not going fast at all. How fast are they going? 9 knots. It's not really in defensive posture. I don't know how well they'd be able to defend themselves, but they're not defending themselves very well. So the carrier is the only one that really has air defense. See how that works out. So again, I wanted to be over here. Am I going to allow that just to happen? I think I am. Only really need a couple hits on this guy. And we are going to lose some aircraft, but there's a whole bunch of torpedoes coming our way. Let's see how they manage. One, two, 3, 4. See how this guy does. He's going to take a full broadside. Yeah. So that's a good smoky mess right there. It's ugly sound. So let's pretend that we care about our aircraft and do something about it. And we want you guys to speed up and get out of Dodge. So, number 1 went down. Number 2 went down. The carrier's toast. And this guy's next. That's the way I like it. I have no qualms about it. I like easy. And how he made it to the position they were on the map, I have no idea. I guess our scout planes aren't doing their job, but hey, we try. And losses for land-based aircraft I'm okay with because we get them back. Again, I don't want to lose the aircraft because there are computer game lives at stake, I guess. There we go. It's a nice one. Let's go over and look at you. Seems like a hastily put together aircraft carrier on top of maybe a supply ship or something. This is probably the most important one, really, for supplies. Yeah, and they're toast. So, let's move on. We still have 1 ship left. Somewhere over here, so we're going to P that. You guys can RTB. And what else we got? Now the thing with this is we got that half an hour time frame. 1604 is what the time is here now. So let's see what happens. Well, that worked out. So it was about an hour. So 1604 and now 1706. So it was about an hour in game before that guy reappeared after the engagement, and that's kind of how it works, I guess. We got all sorts of mess here. Let's who do we want to use? Let's try the flying fortresses, because those guys don't get much action. So we're gonna send these guys. I'm just gonna send them. I'm not gonna even bother messing with anything. And everybody else is going to spin. And in case, let's put a couple of them on the deck. Everybody on the deck. Just do your thing. Maybe we want to have crazy attack mode here for this one. So all these guys will go down to the deck, and this guy hopefully will do his business. I want to put these guys into formation just so they kind of, and tight formation please. In fact, let's put you, what does a box look like with 4 aircraft? 2 in a V and 1 close. See how box works better than V in this formation? They're a little tighter. In a V, the distance here is going to be the same. Same here. I can switch it, watch. See this guy, I guess these guys come in a little bit, but this guy goes in the back. So if we go to box, these guys spread out a little bit, but these 2 guys are on center line. So half of one, a dozen the other. So, but we're gonna let these guys just do their business. And that's our target. So this guy's gonna have a bad day. Let's see how bad of a day he gets. How accurate our bombs are. Sometimes adjusting helps. Keep these guys lined up. Here comes the bombs. So it's 4 bombs for each aircraft. Let's see how close we get. Three hits with big old bombs. I think that should do it. Let's see what the damage report says. Heavy, heavy. I have a feeling he's going to burn down. Now, because we like our aircraft, we're going to have them speed up, and I want them to be line abreast. And we'll see what that does to our planes. They're just spreading out, and that's fine. You can actually have them turn as well. And then because we're good, let's put them up in a VIX so they're happy about their accomplishments for the day. And go back to this guy, because we want to keep an eye on him. We still have the Catalinas that can drop a couple torpedoes into him if we need. And we may need. And he's still, is he going straight? Let's see. Quick way to check is you look at his rudder. Well, he's turning, of course, but you go underwater and you look at his rudder and see what his rudder's doing. His rudder is in a turn. So he's going to stay in that turn, I think. He's still going 7 knots. Because I'm, sometimes I want to play the game, I'll do this kind of thing and see if they can muster up some action for the viewers. So here he is over here on fire. Yeah, I clicked on him, okay. Yeah, as soon as those B-17s got out of range, we lost them on radar. There we are again. And these guys are doing their thing. And we will hit the attack button if they haven't sunk by then. You know, he's still speeding away. He's still moving at a clip, 7 knots. That's his status, heavy. So as soon as we get to a position where we're in a good attack mode, we're gonna send him in. So let's go, and from here, let's attack. And this should put a world of hurt on him, hopefully. A little correction for his speed. And let's see if that does anything good or bad. And we can actually spread these guys out, have them turn away. And he's gonna have a bad day. Yeah, and that'll do, Gopher. So even though the torpedoes hit, because he's sunk, they don't explode and they don't continue on. So they obviously hit, but it's not registered because it's a sunken vessel. So that's another one down. We'll take it. We take every option we can. One command point on a little itty bitty ship. So you guys expended your rounds. You go home. Catalina's, you're done for the day, I believe. We have 196, but let's course you somewhere. Oh no, you guys don't have any more rounds, so that's RTBU. What else is the other group over here? Catalina's. Let's remove that. Catalina's got some 9 torpedoes. We're gonna keep you on a course for the rest of the day. 341. So 341 puts you about there, and then you'll go home. You guys have some time left. Let's put some course on you and see if you guys show up. 328. Whatever, something like that. You're going home. You're doing a thing. So let's keep this going. So we're gonna go to the morning. Manila's got another engagement over here. So we're doing this again and again. Indianapolis is damaged. She's the one that is gonna be released and exchanged with the Cincinnati over here at this spot. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see if this does anything. I'm gonna no. Let's not do that yet. Merge you in. I don't know why I did that. Put you back where you were. Yeah. Make sure this formation is what I wanted it to be. Columbia out front. No, I want Baker, Edwards, and Stewart out front. So 7 and 6 change, swap, and that puts us where we want to be. I will take the Cleveland and the Indianapolis and switch them though. That it doesn't do me any harm, and more cover for the Indianapolis is why I'm doing that. And we are going to keep you at 750 and then move you to 500 once we get into the engagement. That's our plan. So let's see what we got. Nighttime, I'm guessing it's a sub because there's no dealio. So we're going to go in and slow you down. I want you at 15 knots. I want sonar on. It could just be a cargo ship, but let's see what we get. It's a cargo ship. So we want the Indianapolis to have the fun in this one. I want you off. I want you off. It's for expending ammunition, conserving ammunition. I want the Indianapolis to shoot because she's the one that's going to be relieved. So this is her engagement, and I want her to participate in this one. Everybody else, form up, and I want you to go away. Indianapolis, I want you to charge ahead and make this supply ship wish it never encountered you. And I am going to have you stop firing at will, spot, and hold. And then here, you're damaged. I don't think you'll be able to do anything here, but we're going to have you hold. And you're going to be shooting HE anyway, so hold again. So let's follow the Indianapolis on her debut. Now, what do we got over here? Nobody should be shooting. She knows we're here. You need to go after her. Hey, you're not supposed to be shooting, my friend. Cease. Yep, don't like it when they don't follow orders. Okay, Portland. You should be not shooting either. Let's see what your secondaries are doing. Cease. Cleveland, I don't want you to shoot. Cease. And again, why? That's how I'm playing the game, I guess. Yep, just to Indianapolis. That's it. Everybody else, you fail to do what I tell you to do. So I want this to be higher. I will take the Baker and say, do you have star shells? Yeah, you do. I'll let you shoot star shells. And look at these two dummies. So Indianapolis is rushing in. Let's see how their solution is going. It's not going good at all. And you are going to be shooting AP. So let's do that. I want you to stay on target. Where are you going, Laura? You guys go do your thing. You're supposed to be doing this on your own, my friend. And let's have you get over there. Show this supply ship who's boss. I want this to get as high as it can be. And you shouldn't be afraid. The ship can't harm you. So we're at 8,000 yards. We should be able to take care of this real easy. Kind of want to wait until the spotlight comes on. Let's get to the other side. So spotlight's on. We're going to slow down. And we're going to start shooting. So we're going to say fire. Something like that. We're hitting. $90.89 takeoff spot. That'll do, Gopher. So I'm guessing we're done on this guy. Yep, critical. So we're gonna cease. Yep, and that's how we do that, my friends. So Indianapolis, I want you to we can have you just all merge back up together. So she'll get her, she gets her heyday. Something like that. So yeah, that's how we do that. So we're almost at that point where we can send this guy over. But I think we can wait a little bit longer because he's going to come up this way, right? No, he's going to come up this way. He'll be right even with him. And we're going to stop you right there. So you're going to go over here. We're going to say, Indianapolis, it's been fun. You're a great ship, and time for you to split. And we're going to course you we're going to send you all the way home. All the way home. Sure, why not? No worries. You guys need some rest, and it's just part of it. So let's do that. And you guys, the Cincinnati, let's wait until that other ship gets a little further away. Cincinnati, you're going to merge. Hopefully you're far enough away. Yeah, so let's make sure this formation is good again. We like this formation for this group. Again, we want our sub-defenders out front. So, not you. 3 and 2, Portland, no. Baker, swap. And so 6, 3, and 2. 6 just is a destroyer, 2 destroyer, and Edwards, you need to be at 3. So swap. So again, destroyer, destroyer, sonar. And then everybody else, who's our primary here? Our primary is, we're going to leave it with the Portland. And then 5 and 4 are these two guys. And Cincinnati at the back. So these are all cruisers. These are destroyers. And I'm liking that formation. So let's leave you at that. But now let's put you back on your track. And your track is, I want you to be this way, across and down to there. So you guys do that forever until I say otherwise. And 1 a.m. and this guy's still flying. Why do some aircraft continue on their mission and others don't? I get it. I don't know. Heavy bombers seem to stay up longer than others. So let's go to the morning, and then we're going to call this one. Usually when I say we're going to call this one, sometimes it doesn't always end like that. But yeah, we're gonna get there eventually. What do we have going on right now? Let's look at our dockyard. We have New Mexico, 7 days, light cruiser, destroyer. Because we send these ships into the dockyard, we don't lose the actual numbers. They go in, they're off the map, they get repaired, rearmed, a new coat of paint, and new crew maybe, and then we send them out again all fresh and dandy so we can apply them to another group. So in a week, we're going to get all these command points back, plus some. Losses. Losses, we're still at 12. 12 more than I wanted. We started out bad. I think on the very first day, we lost 3 ships. No, 2 ships. Yeah. All my fault. Hit by torpedoes. I really didn't like the Atlanta getting sunk. That was a problem. The Flint or the Juno. That was a tragedy on my part. We lost Electra. Enemy losses. This one takes a while to load. Why? Well, it's because we have an awful lot of ships here, and the scroll bar is rough. Yeah. I don't know if it's my computer or whatever, just the amount of space on this, but yeah, it's hard for me to even stop. Yeah, I'm gonna pass it again. A little click. 471 ships lost by the enemy. 4,400 aircraft shot down or lost. 3 million tons. Again, we're not playing sub hunters, so that really doesn't matter any. But our locations. Okay, this is our original. Is it our original? Oh, we're all the way at the bottom, that's why. Okay. So yeah, I don't know the difference between the stars. Map key tells us is a home port versus ports and airfields. Okay. Friendly, so on. So the home ports are the ones that we started the game with, and the stars are the ones that we've taken, right? So if we go back to locations, we started with Midway. Jakarta is registering as a home port. It's a small star, so maybe that's the reason why. I think this is one that actually has a working airfield, but I don't know. Guadalcanal has a working, does not have an airfield. We didn't put one there. Rabaul. Again, back to the map keys, ports and airfields. So that means there's airfields there, but there are no airfields. Does that mean it's capable for airfields, but it doesn't have airfields? So Port Moresby is one of the starting locations, but it's not a main star. We have Seaport at 5. We can only rest and repair, but we can't build, which I don't like. This is the game locks up on me. So this is one where it's a port that we've gotten. It says there's an airfield, but it doesn't have that black star. This is Surabaya, I guess. So we're doing pretty good. I'm not overly worried. 122 points a week. I'm liking that. But that's about it. I think that's where we're going to leave it. And who knows? I might even do another video later today because of the break today. So we'll see you in the next one. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it.